Good morning. All right. Just saying, I have been working for Spark, and I love all my jobs. Okay. If I have to work my I don't know how to do this. It's all that space up there, and I don't know how to get it to just be good. Let me see. Anyway, see if I put it here. It's still too much space up there. Whatever. Hi. So let me move the seat back. Good morning. Love several things, and I probably need to make several videos. I was working for Spark, and as I've mentioned in a lot of my videos, there are, I don't know if these are secret society people that have hired other people to have a personal interest in my life, and some said, aha, easy target, even off the clock. I don't like this person. Or they just took this assignment as personal vendetta. They invested. I don't know. But someone has been picking on a lot of angels, just good people, y'all. Just good people. I mean, really good people. God created good people out here. There are some really good, nice people. Just this. And somebody thunk it very fun to harass these people. And we have this little skill, big skill. This is some real psycho bubble. And whoever was doing it, I'm trying to tell you, they had money. And I say had. Whoever was, I did say that past tense. See, listen, somebody don't understand that this game never really started. Okay, they were affecting people, but they were only putting themselves down a quiet little hole for crazy people. They didn't get it. So sometimes you got to sit back and let people run themselves. Y'all don't listen. I'll say it again. When you're digging one ditch, go ahead and do a couple. Cause you going in one. It ain't make no sense to me yet how people are watching you, stalking you, they're all up your butt, and all you're saying is, if you're doing anything wrong, any of the deadly sins, any of the other sins, anything that can hurt somebody else, it's kind of like a boomerang. It gonna come back one way or the other. That's why y'all don't see me going ham on people, calling names, and I mean, for safety, yeah. But God has already kind of told me, baby, it is what it is. This is gonna be whatever it's gonna be, and whatever I got for you is what I got for you. So all you really have to do is keep breathing, believing, having faith, and moving forward as much as possible. Now, somebody thought spiritually and financially, or at least financially and physically and socially, whatever, they'll block me. They did. They tried, but they only did it to themselves. There are so many people in the world that are watching you. For what? Devilment. The devil gave them the itis of crazy. And they said, cool, yeah, oh, yeah. And they really invested. They did. They invested in you, in your fall, in your problems. They did. They did. Yeah. They invested. They did. They went all the way. They went all the way in. They did. Yeah. They found joy. They found joy. There's a little Mississippi girl. I think I told y'all. She's so cute. Oh my God. And she's from Mississippi, so she's adorable. Okay. Yeah. So so I imitate here and there because some things are just adorable. And they're talking about people selling other people's content and pretending to be them. Uh, this world is so big. It is good to know who you are, but I have to tell you, there are people that have contagious traits. They present well, and you find yourself picking up little things here and there. Some of that stuff stick, and it's not that like Beyonce and Tina. I mean, I think the thing is the money and the fame and the recognition. So people emulate, period. And it may seem like theft or something, but there's nothing new under the sun, unfortunately. So we're only borrowing from each other. And yeah, it may seem unique to our group, but again, like from what I can see, just like Beyonce, and I love you, child. I mean, I don't like, I'm not like no diehard fan, but I do watch all of these people, and we're going to talk about that at another time. And we're all human. Elon Musk. I mean, some people may be clones or whatever by now. I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg. Some of these people they can afford to listen. They can afford to clone themselves for meetings and things. Yeah, and program themselves and reproduce themselves for safety and things of that nature. They can hire lookalikes. They can afford it. Yes. But some have been cloned and killed. I ain't saying them too, but sometimes I be looking like that. It's not a human right there. Something strange. They can afford this stuff and think it's funny. Or you look at them and you're not looking at them. Some of these people are not even here anymore. I'm just saying. They're just not. Those some of these we gonna listen. So there are people that kind of get upset when you borrow from them, but the truth is, sometimes those same people. Welcome to my live, by the way, guys. Um, yeah, the some of those same people are. I wasn't doing this before. I don't know why now that I'm speaking. Maybe I'm not breathing. I used to think it's not enough oxygen to the brain, like you're not breathing, which is common because I talk a lot. So, um, so just say she's a young girl at the time, 20s, teens, and she's trying to perform like Michael Jackson. Now, Michael Jackson's a different era. He was born in the 50s. I think this child's born in the 70s. So some are saying I don't make no money off this stuff, but naturally, the older crowd that was born in the 40s or early 50s remembered maybe things from their parents' era, her parents, and they would flash back to those and say, hey, here's a look, here's a style, here's a song. Whoever it is an older person that would say, hey, kind of emulate this. Now, again, there's nothing new under the sun. So, unless you just really just looking at that person and doing exactly what they do, which is what Hollywood is. I mean, come on now. Most of these people have used other people's things to become famous. Then they started to produce their own stuff. You get the hang of it. Then you throw your own swing on it. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing new. It's really not. It might be new to you, but again, if people go way back, you can probably find it in the Stone Age books if they got them. I mean, so I think again the the protection is if you are noticed for your great work that you're putting your swag on, and someone says, "Hey, that's kind of like the basis of what I do." All you can say is, "And I want to thank you. Um, what can we offer you to compensate?" Right? Because you're using someone else's. What? There's nothing new, baby. Listen, God bless you. Okay, so people wanted to be Tina and Mike. They wanted Mike's work ethics. They got it. They wanted Tina's legs. So what? I mean, they couldn't duplicate her legs, but they can duplicate what she did with them. And they may want to be known as the nicest legs in the industry, but I, I mean, some people borrow from everyone else and they don't find their own unique style. It happens. I mean, but they making money, so then what? That's the point. Some people just want to make the money. They want that status. And they'll do whatever that they're allowed to do to get it. And some people get it, they got it. And that's what it is. So it depends on how people perceive that. I've heard several songs that people sing. I knew it was another song, or I would run across a song and go, that's where that song came from. There's nothing new. If you listen to the whole music, sounds, it's very, I mean, you probably go back into the 50s and hear some of the technological songs that you're hearing now that you just didn't know. And I'll say it again. There's people that have done this stuff already in some cases, most of the cases. You have to dip back by someone that was there in their 40s or 50s. There's people in their 30s that are still here. No, excuse me. People that were born in the 30s that are still here. And they can easily tell their grandchild or great grandchild what they used to do. Or if they're in the industry of whatever, they could say, hey, when I was in medical school, there was this girl or guy, this woman that did this or that and the other. I don't know what happened to the idea, but maybe you should try it. And there may be a patent on the idea. There may be something already in place for that person achieving that goal or doing that thing. But where is it now? So if that person borrows that and says, oh, let me make my own in that likeness or whatever, the most can happen is that that person or someone that is guarding that person's patent or idea can say, oh, hey, that's very similar to ours. They don't necessarily have to even, I don't know why people like to do this, do the lawsuit. Collab with the fool. Dang, they're upgrading the old dusty idea from the 30s and 40s. I don't know. Why don't we know how to collab more? There's nothing new. We need to update some of this stuff. There's so many updated things. I mean, I could tell y'all a few. You want some business ideas? People are stopping you from making your money. You are an inventor. You're a creator. And if you had the money to do that stuff, you do it. But people are literally in the background going, we need to kill her. We see she's inventive. We see she's above this plane we got. And we don't like it. Because God is communing and we're evil. And we got money. But a plan comes together. Well, God got a plan for you this year. And next year. And the year to come. That's called sit yourself down. Leave people alone. We have a right to be free. Whatever you think we are. Some light being from heaven that's able to produce riches, and all we need is the witches to sit down, and you're going, we're just doing a spell. No, sit down. God can delete all of that, including you. You want to become extinct? Keep effort around God. Now, I don't want to stop you now. Some of y'all going to expire because you're not going to be able to survive without whatever you've been doing. It's going to eat you. Yeah. It's going to flip and rot you out because you should have never been at rotten to start such things that harm, hurt, and delay, or even delete others. Who are you? So God's going to show you who he is. So we're going to leave that alone. So the next message is welcome to the second message. And that is ding, ding, ding. Alrighty now. Hold up. If I have a human experience, don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me, I'm human. In other words, if I pass gas, because I'm moving a lot. I'm just saying, don't keep it real. My mother be like, why would you say that? Stay off my page. Stay off my. Okay, hold on. Oh. Ta-da. Yeah, it's me. It's me. Yeah, they tried to make me fat. But I'm not. By nature. Essentials. All right, welcome back, everyone. It's Elvira in the shade. This is the second message. So, yeah, people play games online. These people have money or some type of influence. They've been doing some really ugly stuff. I don't know who these people are. I can imagine. There's so many people that love me. Now, there's people that's worried about what you're doing. It really disturbs them. Like, I don't know why, except they got some codependent idea of how to keep you bound, like make you handicapped, crazy, lie on you, cheat you, something, because they want you to what? Be their money bag. Yeah, some people got some money somewhere or something, and people don't want them to be discovered because they want to what? Be selfish and keep them to themselves. Aren't you just a funny bunny? Oh, you just so cute. Yes, but God don't want that. God gave people stuff to show, not hide. See that? So let's focus now. Some of these people like to hire other people to do weird things. Now, there's a whole bunch of people that don't have brain cells or need money. They're not gonna do nothing right to get it. God forgive my hands, bless me though. Okay, because I don't know what's on my hands touching the steering wheel and stuff. But we gonna anoint our face this morning. Yes, we should be making money, but we gonna make glory to God. Hallelujah. Listen, praise Him. My hair gonna be long. I ain't gotta do nothing. Listen, it was long till people got in my life and threw my hair around. They did. They did. They really did. They threw my hair around. Everything that you don't need it. What? No, you don't need air. Where you going? What we about to do to you? Excuse me. Yeah, we got you. What? So let me go and do this. Someone was planted around you that does not have good intentions, but they smile at you. They were sent in women. I told y'all to pay attention. People out here are targeting young women in their 20s and 30s. If they can get you younger, they would, but they know that's illegal. And most times, most of us are very visual, very visible, especially if our parents had us in certain things in school and we always are visible. And you got social media now. So unless you're like playing that sneaky game somehow or another, there's nothing wrong with being private. But that doesn't mean you have to be sneaky. There's a difference for those that don't know that. Most of us have grown up in sneaky environments, whether we were or we saw it. And we feel this is the way to life. It's not. God don't want us sneaking around. He wants us to be peculiar. He wants us to be safe. He wants us to be wise. Okay, but we're not hiding our lights under a bush. We're not hiding our light so that the devil can destroy us. We're not. We're not sitting back like people saying. We're not trying to be sneaky because you know what? Somebody will snuff your life. They do. Young ladies, pay attention. You can be in your 30s or 40s. It don't matter. If someone can rob you and kill you, make you sick so you don't talk about it, or they just are sadistic. They like women to be in pain. These turkeys will sit up here and make you sick. They will make you homeless. They will make you be poor while they're on your stuff. Yeah, your Section 8, your link, whatever. But you sick. You don't know. You outside. They in your house. They got your Section 8. They living it up. Parties, orgies, a business. In the house that belongs to you and your name that they stole your ID and your stuff. Well, you wouldn't even know that while your kids and you struggling because they're using your resources and they think it's funny. So in order for them to take your stuff, they got to get you outside. Now, nobody knows this but them and you and your family. And your family don't care because they what? Never like themselves, but they're going to pretend it's you. See that? See how people do? Very sadistic. So if this they might have even told this people, y'all better pay attention. Your own family might have told this person, come on in here and get this person. Now, why would they do that? There's some money somewhere. There's something someone's taking, and they know it, and they just want somebody to come in and act like you so unstable. Oh, this is my testimony. She is unstable. Oh, we can't, yeah, I dated her for, 8, 10, 5 years. She is not, Well, you gonna give my money? So yeah, she have outbursts and everything. Tell them yeah, and yeah, and we got evidence. We recorded it. And Yeah, and we don't care about God. We on our demon time right now. We don't care about God bringing it back to us because we think we slick. And we done got away with stuff all this time. I mean, we have a little backlash here and there. We have a little karma, but we demons. We used to this hard not life. We don't care. Oh, we just want the money and the goods. We some rats. We listen. We get paid to be a little regular cheese and go in the corner and nibble on it selfishly or give it to who we want. And then we go back into the rat hole. What? And look for some more cheese. Or we wait for someone to drop a crumb. Here we come. Yeah. So I need you guys to pay attention. I've been telling my kids this. Sometimes people will plant people in your life as if they're celebrities and you looking at them, they inbox you, they got a little equipment, somebody bought them and they're told to come into your life and see what you're about. They're told to come into your life and make you feel bad, crazy, unstable. Sometimes they just want you to be dormant and submissive. If you're not, then that's when the rain comes, the reign of terror. Because that person wants to control you. If they think you have money, they'll send people in to put you out in the cold. Now, people are worried about these god doggone cards. I really think you need to worry about the status of your hearts. Some of y'all evil and you're going to hell. Yeah, real quick. You ain't gonna listen. Some of y'all been here too long doing some of this trash. I'm just gonna say. I don't know nothing about this, but I know how to read pictures. Yeah, like I said, Empress. What they got to do with anything? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's just a card. It's for demonstration. Because some of y'all read the Bible so much, y'all need phonics. You need some pictures. Here you go. Somebody's an empress somewhere. There's a bunch of empresses out here, or even what you call them. See, that's what I was trying to get together before I start cussing at y'all. Cause see, y'all get on my nerve. I'm so serious. The stuff that y'all be getting into make me wanna just, I think this is good illustration for the people hooked on phonics. I'm just saying. I don't know nothing about tarot and care. I think I can read some of these cards. Some of these don't care too. Cause see, I'm just saying. So I'm trying to separate some of these that are having real deep meanings, and I don't want to be sitting here misleading the numbskulls that are already slow. They are. I just do. I don't want to do that because see, they already got their mind made up on. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm in my own rights and all that, and then I don't want to hear about that because I'm a Bible thumper, and I think I'm righteous than more people think I am, and I'm just really ignorant. So I'm just gonna mind what you're doing because I'm not really doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not minding my business, taking care of my children, looking anorexic and about to die because I let them make a grown decision. Well, you shouldn't let kids do that. See, parents make decisions for children, not kids. Okay. And you shouldn't have to have people get involved in your business, but sometimes we make decisions because we listening to all the clowns in our village, like our mamas and daddies sometimes. Or we don't listen to the daddy, we listen to the crazy people, like the mamas, and we end up making bad decisions. And the clowns in the place are laughing because they knew this would happen, and your mama probably didn't care because she likes burdens. She likes to see you struggling because she's special, and she don't like herself. So she don't want you to partner with other people, which is what I'm saying. And they show good illustrations of these stories. Y'all don't listen. But we're going to help y'all today, okay? We're going to do what we think we can do to help you because some of y'all slow. And you need some pictures. You need some hooked on phonic pictures to help you process. So we finna get right in. Because, see, I think this is going to change some of y'all life because, see, y'all not paying attention. And, again, I don't want to be over here using this stuff because, I don't know about this, but these pictures make a lot of sense to me. They just do. And I'm sure with y'all, because, see, some of y'all going to need some deliverance. Y'all going to need some help. And I believe God sent me at this present time to just use these cards. I'm not reading tarot or anything. I don't care if you thought I was. Who are you? You don't pay my bills. I don't know if you knew that. You don't pay my bills. This is a crazy card right here. I promise y'all. We're going to use it, though. I don't know. Okay, amen. But I just think that, let me see now, because like I said, eyes get confused sometimes. It ain't my business. Again, I don't know tarot, but I got the little instruction book on what some of this mean, and it don't make no sense. Somebody was having fun. I heard this was a card game in Europe or something for the bored people, or Spain or Mexico, somewhere overseas. Yeah. Now, when we're born, this represents a lot. It don't mean like, oh, you're a celebrity, you're a star, everything's great. Oh, it could mean loss too. Could means that you had to take a loss or an L and you had to pour your cups out and all that. I mean, it just means a lot. But we're going to say this is the start. We were born a star. Now, we were born into sin. For those that believe in the Bible, we're going to help you with this right quick. It's very short and simple, sweet. Hold on. We're not going to make this long, but it's for the phonic kids. They be doing too much out here. Okay? They do too much. They leave God out and they get on my nerve and they be doing too much. And we're just going to help you today. Just a little bit. Because I don't think it's going to help a lot. You slow. I see that. I see some of y'all. You're real slow. So we come into the earth as a star, as a beauty being. I don't know what this is, but it's on my nerve. Hold on. I don't know how to get rid of this. What's that? Start a poll. What? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we come in as a star. Again, there's a lot of laws. We're in sin. God wants to, bless us to shine and have direction. So for those that are a little slow, if you look up the word star, oh, let's look it up. We got a different little thing here. We got a third message. Calm down. A second one. Let's get to it now. All right, so by definition here, because like I said, I don't know about tarot. I got the little book. It don't always make sense to me. But you know what? I have discernment and I can hear God speak if I'm asking him legitimate questions. Like, God, what is the spirit here? The energy, spirit, whatever. Now, in relations to astrology, this is an object comprised of luminous spheroid of plasma held together by self-gravity. Okay, the nearest star to Earth is the sun. Are you a sun? Calm down. All right, many other stars are visible to the naked eye at night. Their immense distances from Earth make them appear as fixed points of light. And that's what a person is in the Bible. It says, let your light so shine. Right? All right, if you go to Wikipedia will not be so. Okay? But they do want you to pay them $2.75 to the Wikimedia Foundation. If you can please join the 2% of readers who give. And I like Wikipedia. They want you to get $2.75. That's just a public announcement, okay? So if you use Wikipedia, they want you to pay them some money. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I go down the rabbit hole a lot. And I look at people like, that's for 3, though. That's for message 3. All right, let me just jump off real quick. Jennifer Lopez admits she and Ben still have PTSD from their first romance. I ain't gonna do with that. But I'm curious about Mr. Ben Affleck because, him and Leonardo DiCaprio, and there's a few guys that have supposedly some real history with slavery. Haven't we all been touched? Okay, what your race is. And so, me, the rabbit hole, I like to go and just look these people up on Wikipedia and on different things. And what happens is, let me show you. And I'm saying this because it showed up, it popped up, and it made me think about what I'm about to say. Star, right? Wikipedia. Keep up with me now. That's how I bounce around. Keep up. I'm not slow. I may seem easily distracted. Truth is, I'm able to process information and stay on track because it all links up. Everything is related, whether you like it or not. Just this. So if I go to Ben Affleck on Wikipedia, you don't listen. Yeah. Or even J-Lo, but I'm not interested in her because I know she's from... It says American. Now, I understand we're from different nationalities, all of us. So, see. His real name is Benjamin Jizza. Oh, shoot. They went to, I said shoot. They went to X. Baby, no. We didn't actually go. See, all right. So, and it's asking me to sign in, to sign out. Get out my face. And that's why I'm doing this. So, it's Benjamin Geza. You know that in America. Affleck is an American actor and filmmaker. Okay, great. His accolades include I don't care about none of that. So, as a child, what was he like? What was his background? The Voyage of the Mind. I don't care about that. So, he was born in 1972. I was born in 1974. And here's Wikipedia. Can't be so. We're sorry. We asked for a few times recently. But Thursday the 21st, it will be too late to help The year in fundraiser, 275, blah, blah, blah. All right. Don't forget to get a Wikipedia because I sure should, baby. All right. So I'm looking at this and it gives all of his little accolades as it stated. I'm looking at his face. That's not American. All right. He was probably born here though. It says Giza. I don't know. That's not American. But it said he was born in California. Um, Occidental occupations. Okay, Garnet White. Brother awards. Now. Always go down to early life, or sometimes when you're looking here, it'll give you a little bit more background. This is very simple. I don't know if he created this, but I see his name there. It doesn't say where he was born. See there? Ding, ding, ding. I always look for that because I'm nosy. But this is my rabbit hole. Berkeley. Oh, it did say he was born at Berkeley. Bolt, last name. Who know that? Boldt. He was born with a lot of names. And these probably not the original family names. Okay, so they moved to Massachusetts from, I don't know how to say that, Massachusetts, whatever. From California when he was young, okay? And living there, his brother was born before settling in, his mother, Christopher Ann. Was Harvard educated father, Affleck. Her last name was Bolt. Inspiring. Now, if you look at these last names, Nosy, Affleck, it's not saying anything. There's a citation. Oh, for the screenplay. So his mother, father. All right. The teacher. That's great. Showing some of her work. Anyway, childhood. His father had a self-described severe chronic problem with alcohol. He's not from this country. No, I promise you. These people are not from America. Somewhere along the way. I'm just saying. Not because of the alcoholism, but we're all from somewhere else if you go back far enough. And those roots come with us to the U.S. and we settle here. Oh, I'm American. I was born here. I was raised here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I kind of go down that rabbit hole a little bit. Not too far because I got things to do like today. But as far as who's he's dating and all that, I'm looking into his father being an alcoholic, which could characterize some of the media commentary as rooted in racism. I think he's saying that to him, to saying that about people and how they're talking to him about Lopez. I don't know. Anyway, Lopez is saying Affleck was discomforted with how media was scrutinizing, how they were so scrutinizing, which could have caused their split. You know, too many people in your business. Maybe how the way they came together, her background, because she seemed very mature, but she may be distracted by the industry about just trying to maneuver between all these personalities and crazy people in the industry. Like maybe you start with them and maybe when it's time to detach or do something different, or you're not necessarily still in that wavelength of whatever you were to get where you're at, and you're still trying to maybe go back and say thank you or hang out, and it's not that because you're more mature and you're a little bit more grounded in what you need to do in the industry to be successful and find more wealth or more success. Sometimes that clashes with the people that you came through to get there, and those people kind of maybe act like you owe them something, and you don't mind hanging with them and sharing in the camaraderies or whatever, but sometimes it's just not a good look, and people, they grow more wicked, and you know what they did to get what they were, and now they kind of are holding you in a certain position, but you are blooming, so you don't want to be held down in this little ghetto trap. I don't know, but anyway, she tried to go ahead and maneuver and get on up the street and do something different. And again, I don't know. She might be mature in a certain degree, but still maybe thinking she's trying to climb or stay up while she's up. But anyway, um, so that may cause riff in how things appear with how she's moving and the who's in there, the media. Oh, look at this, old TMZ, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna say his anxiety and depression comes from his childhood that he has not fixed. He even is an alcoholic recovering at times, 12-step programs, things like that. So naturally, he's deeply rooted in mental illness. It shows here. See, there's a history of addiction and mental illness in the family. Two of his grandparents were alcoholics. His grandmother, addicted to both alcohol and barbiturates, died by suicide at 40. That's young. His paternal uncle was an addict who died from suffering. See, that's a lot for a kid to deal with. See, I'm gonna say, man, this is a lot. This is a lot for a child. Yeah, his brother's recovering alcoholic. I mean, he's surrounded. And so trying to bring a relationship into this, and these women, us, we're so demanding and want to be so perfected and so this, that, and the other. That's pressure on someone with this type of wow background. That's real pressure. I mean, this is a afflicted family. Like, this is a deep, y'all, they need some spiritual deliverance. They need to go all the way. And it says he got a religious belief. I'll say it again, Episcopalian. It ain't working. They need to really like have a personal relationship with a deity, a God that can remove this. Here it is. His ancestry is English, Welsh, Scottish, and German, with a smattering of, I don't know why they put that there, Irishness. Um, Bolt, who aged 12 accidentally discovered the Kermson disc, immigrated from Prussia in the late 1840s. See, these are people from other countries that came here with problems. And the children inherited whatever they were going through in these different places. Now, this thing just shot me out of what I was doing. I hate when that happens. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. So this is the rabbit hole I go down. I love it. Here it is. This is what I'm talking about. It appeared on PBS genealogy series Finding Your Roots in 2014 that he was told that his ancestors had been slave owners in Georgia. God, it gives me kind of a sagging feeling to see a biological relationship to that. I don't know what that meant, but there it is, part of our history. We tend to separate ourselves from these things by going like, it's just dry history. It's all over now. Leaked email. See, this is what I'm saying. After filming, I felt uncomfortable about the segment, which was not included in the final broadcast. Host Larry, see, ancestry. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. They have a bit of a background, and a lot of families do. Jerry Springer may have some history with slavery. I'm just saying it wouldn't come out, or maybe his family or some in-laws did. Maybe not him directly. Maybe that's probably how. If you got a black child, that child came along. Who knows? That's all like Bernie Mac. But my point is, this coming heavy on people. If this was the real history of them coming here, however that is, New England history discovered that Affleck is the 11th cousin of the 44th president, Barack Obama. Everybody relates to I heard Brad Pitt is. I heard Brad Pitt. This child here and the Bushes are related to him. They're cousins. So this is all going back to the roots of America. Y'all don't listen. So I go down these rabbit holes and I believe what I'm reading. I know what not to care about and what to care about. Like, nobody cares about who he married at this point. I'm not saying it's not important and I don't love these women. It's none of my business. But when I'm doing my rabbit hole research, being goofy, when I just get bored, I'm not bored, curious, because we're all human. Is right here was what and he said, wow, yeah, this is you think it's done and dry and all that, and he said that sometimes you think that doesn't affect me, it has nothing to do with me, But this is probably where all this alcoholism is coming from. If this family was involved in seeing or hearing or experiencing as children people of different races being tortured, hearing them cry and plead and die or be tortured to death or whatever, or worked to death, sold, raped, whatever. And there's probably kids in the family that look like these people. So I'm telling y'all, some of y'all got some wealth that's related to these people. They be having big properties and things. As he said, he was in Georgia. This was in Georgia. So they probably got these big properties in the family from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and it probably was left to one of those kids, and somebody said, aha, the hell, and that's probably why they're hooked on all these things. It's just probably a family curse, okay? And somebody needs to wake it up. Now, I don't think he's going to be the person. I'm going to say either his children or grandchildren that are exposed to that lifestyle. See, this lady went on by business, Miss Garner. So they may not experience per se, except an absent father because he married someone else. They may not experience these types of attacks with alcoholism, although they may feel abandoned. They may feel, hopefully she's strong enough and prayerful enough or whatever to keep these kids out of this cycle. Shoot, she might be drinking. I don't know. But yeah, something in Georgia. So I go down those rabbit holes. But you know who's the most fascinating? I found out two people. Not because of what they're achieving, where the frick they're from. Now, this man probably watches us and we don't know it because he has the money to have people do that. Yeah. Now, that's Elon Musk. Now, people put out what they want to put out. They don't always do everything. Now, okay, we know he's a businessman, investor, but he's human. I can tell this man is really human. Although he has all his money, he has a childlike, humble kind of side, and I'm sure it's whatever. But he was born in Africa, South Africa. He's an African. And so is Zuckerberg, from what I get. Yeah. And that threw me off because I'm like, what? Because I kept looking at him. I'm like, he looks familiar. Yeah, he looks familiar. The eyes. And he had the nerve to put a black face on, guys. Oh my God, I think that was him. Because there's so many accounts on Twitter. I'm sorry, X, TikTok. No, it is Twitter. But there was a black face. Let me show it to you. I can't show it to you. Listen. I'll pull it up. I looked, I said, that's handsome. What? Yeah. But he's African American. I mean, he's African. He put up somebody. Here it is. Wait a minute, my hand hit the thing. I have too much fun going down the rabbit hole. Y'all don't listen. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Y'all stop playing. Let's do that again. All he needs a darn tan, and he can afford the hair. Y'all play too much outside. Listen, this thing won't even let me have fun. Listen, y'all play a lot. See the hair? Y'all play so much outside. Okay, so back out the rabbit hole. Okay, one went down. We need to come on back. So, whew, God, I have so much fun. Y'all don't understand. I listen. I don't be bored. No. So that start. Now he does astrology. Yeah, we're all related, y'all. Stop being so darn deep. Have a little fun. Go down the rabbit hole just a little bit. See, somebody went down and got lost. So you can't do that. That's why you gotta pay attention to reality through God, because you can go down that hole and get lost. Some people get lost in the sauce. They gone. They're gonna expire. Okay. So if you're looking for a star as far as a person, because sometimes we do that, like a pop star, this is someone that does certain things a certain way that kind of makes the path for others. Ding dong. Now, there's people out here that's battling over who's got doggone star based on looks, based on popularity. That's not what makes you a star per se. Ding dong. Or it says a person who is preeminent in a particular field. Preeminent. What is the word? Let's go for the listen. What is the word preeminent? Listen, now stop. That's not the word I want. I want this one. Thank you. Define. Preeminent. Okay. Actor currently hitting a strong starring role. Surpassing all others, very distinguished in some way. The world's preeminent expert on, so something makes them different from everybody else. And all I can say is be who God made you. Period. It makes you stand out past peers. Like there is none other renowned for whatever this is. So be who God gave us all a certain unique position in life, and that's what I was talking about with the stage. We don't need to be on nobody else's stage like Tyler Perry having. He bought a whole land space for his productions, for his studios. Okay. And he even can invite other people to come in and do their productions. And he can make whatever deal he wants, or he can just let them use the facilities, whatever. Okay? Somebody can live in the facility 24/7. But my point is, for someone that hasn't done that, because he's the only one that's done that I know of, except for MGM, what's the other big network? They had studios. They literally had properties where you would do all this different work with the little cart in California. In Georgia, I heard it's pretty warm, whatever, so you don't really need coats and boots and all that necessarily. But so, yeah. Okay, he's not the first to do it, but in this generation, among his peers, no one else compares to what he's done. They haven't, I don't think, not even Oprah. So he would be a star in a sense, or a different title. But my point is, people need to just like make their stuff great and stop worrying about other people trying to compete. Baby, we all are so unique. Our fingerprints are different from anybody else's. Our thoughts are different from any. Okay, so here we go. That's the second message. So back to what I was saying. We're born a star. Someone that's different from everyone else. We exceed whatever everybody else is doing because we're in our life purpose, right? So we come in pretty shining, pretty great, pretty unique, all of us. No matter if it's our hair color, our style, the way we think, whatever. The devil wants us, or life itself, wants us to be begging for money. It wants people to have more balance or hold the justice scale while we're being thrown pennies in society generally. I don't care what race you are, whatever. Generally, people like to have power while they're throwing you pennies. They want to be rich or powerful, but they're treating you like a beggar. Like, hey, here's my crumbs. I'm the justice. Look at me, look at me, look at me, you beggars, right? That's just life. So you can be born a star, but people want to treat you like what? Slave, right? Good for illustration. I love these. Don't care what nobody say. But you're looking for Karma Waters, right? You looking to go, because you're tired of people attacking your heart, being mean to you, right? Right? All right? So when you decide one day, I'm going to play the fool. I'm going to live this life. I'm going to be great. I'm going, I'm 18 now. People tossing me around, trying to be in this energy of this, like I'm a peasant. So I'm going to play the fool. I'm going to take a chance and be happy in this life anyway, right? Because I'm a star. I'm going to keep moving. I'm not going to play this game with these people. I'm not, all right? So you hoping that the chariot come in and somebody going, oh no, you a slave. I'm going to keep it down. Okay, how you get up, I'm going to break your darn heart. You ain't doing nothing. Wanna be star. Upside down. That's it. They don't want you to be a star. I mean, it's enough stars in the sky to shine. They just don't want you to be up there. So you see that. So they study playing their games. You study hoping that this thing come in to bring you what? This hope, this help. Somebody, Jesus, God, somebody to bring you the Karma Waters, because you can't really escape this sucker that's holding. You can't really escape this sucker while you're trying to be happy. He's thinking he's the justice system. He thinks he can hold you down. Look at that picture. He think he can really treat you like trash. Huh? Throw you pennies. See that? Oh, please, thank you. I need this, government. Oh, please, yeah, because we justice. Oh, yeah. Oh, please give me some. I need it too. All on their knees begging. See that? Section 8 link. And you're hoping that you can get to the happiness point where you actually are really happy and fulfilled. You got the kids, the husband, the land. Are you thanking God? Those people are celebrating. They have everything they want, wish fulfillment, right? But I know they want to keep you blinded, needy, fighting, confused, ready to fight, isolated. But you're a high priestess. You ain't even trying to trip. Look at these pictures. This ain't got nothing to do with tarot. These are illustrations. And they can carry spirits, but common sense tells me my spirit is correct because I've been through the United States for 50 years, almost, a couple months. And you can be a high priestess. This ain't got nothing to do with no tarot, so you clowns stop doing that. Oh, everybody's a tarot reader. She ain't a real tarot reader. This ain't no job for me. I ain't getting no pennies from this. Y'all getting checks, so y'all need to stop trying to tell the boss what somebody doing. Grow up. Okay? I didn't even know this was a job like that. Like y'all actually clock in all day and night and come on and record. I'm gonna stop talking because it ain't important. But I'm just saying, if I choose to hold this card and say something about this card, that ain't got nothing to your business, okay? Because I'm not getting no pennies. I can do what I want to do. I'm grown. Okay? This card is an illustration to me. If I want to read it as a tarot, I'm not a tarot reader. But God does speak to me. He leads me, and that's my business. So I don't come on here for the little tattletale kids in the back. Oh, she's not using real crayons. She didn't really pass her test. She's holding those cards, and she's not really a reader. So look, y'all, just real freaky. I'm just saying, this the truth. She ain't no reader. Y'all got to be careful. People just playing with them cards. You need to mind your business. That's what you need to do. And go get a real job and stop playing online like you got some powers when you really just trying to do too much. Who left you the supervisor of YouTube? I mean, y'all really. So you're a high priestess, and people trying to take you through all this. Well, you isolated. Wait, let's look at this again now. High priestess. You're anointed by God to do whatever you do. Okay. I don't know why this don't zoom in properly. I don't know. But anyway, that's that. Let me see. You gotta hit the darn screen for it to zoom in. Anyway, so you doing your thing. You sitting high, God. You waiting on your partner or your deals, because God is good. But somebody saying, no, we want to keep you in combat, child. Yeah, we want you to stay in combat. We don't want you being happy going around here, being all cute and all that, and trying to get to calmer waters from our trouble and our heartbreak and all that. See that? Now, this is what we want to do because we what? We want to keep you enslaved. And we'll hire people to come do that because ain't no chariot coming for you. This will be upside down if it ain't coming. I'm just saying. Okay? Because you ain't what? The star we think you should be. But God said, listen here, all that gonna come in. Because right now, they working under the moon trying to be sneaky doing stuff at the graveyard. Scorpio, dogs, whatever. I don't know what this means. I don't care. I'm just telling y'all. Somebody playing in the water. Okay? At the moon. Being weird. Okay, and they got burdens, but they want you to have the burdens, right? So this means partnership, family, whatever, I guess. But somebody don't want this. They want you to stay isolated, like I said, with what? Death. And it don't mean physical. It can mean like don't nobody love you, care for you, watch you, see you, like you, because these people are numbskulls. You're a spirit on this earth, and they unhung themselves because that's stupid. Who the hell wants to be sitting here playing the clown? A lot of people that want this. Or they think they got it. To them. Hello, peasants. I know it breaks your heart. Government, family, friends, whatever. Yeah, you want to get to calmer waters, but you know what? You're not going to get this. Because we think we what? The justice in your little life. Yes, we like this conflict. We like you to be combative and blinded. In the moonlight. See that moon back there with all that water? Yeah, we like conflict for you. Yeah, because we think we what? Justice. We do. We think we the justice. You know why? Because we haven't had a real good rude awakening where our junk crumbles since we want yours to crumble. Right. Because see, we think we're in the world. We think we are well-known, popular, and this don't mean that. This means what it means. Look it up. Look it up. Look at this stuff. Look it up. Because I don't even know what this means, but it's supposed to mean like, so they say, like you're getting everything you wish for and it's going to be abundant and all that. But I read something different. I'm just saying, that's why you got to think for yourself. I'm not going to mess with that. But something's going to end because you're not justice. Okay, you need to be at rest. You need to sit down somewhere. You and your homies, y'all need to sit down and reflect on y'all foolishness because you don't run nothing. God does. See, that's what people get confused. They're trying to play God in your life, and God's gonna bring it to an end, and He might even bring them to an end because people play too much. I don't care if it's the government. Now, there's somebody that's lonely. They have everything in the world. They have the world in their hands, but they're lonely. They're very lonely. And other people are isolated and bounded for being stupid. Yeah, they already bounded. The game been over. They slow. And they still having little nightmares and disturbances because they was trying to do it to you. But God shone a light. I'm just saying. Look at the pictures now. God shone a light on this innocent person. That's that little baby. They innocent. Okay? And God said, okay, that's it. So He allowed you to what? Manifest and be able to produce things that people were trying to what? Have justice over. They were trying to be your justice. Like, no, you can't do that. But God brought real justice. They was trying to create something else. And He brought judgment. He brought judgment because people didn't want you to what? Celebrate. They didn't want you to be happy and have loved ones and good things around here. So God is justice. People keep forgetting to put God in stuff. They want to play God. They keep trying to leave God out, sitting on their throne, trying to be what? The judge, the jury, the executioner, and the heart space person, and the air you breathe, and everything that's provided when they're not. With a woman sometimes, an emperor, empress. She ain't. He ain't either. He ain't no emperor. I'm just saying, these are illustrations. Grow up. Somebody been working real hard all their life, and people are trying to lead them out in the cold. Right? Because this person knows how to make things happen. Oh, that's a witch. Oh, no. Because the truth is, these two clowns were the witches and warlocks. I don't know who these people are. It's a group of people. I'm just as an illustration. Witches and warlocks. These were evil people. Could be a judge and a lawyer. Could be a brother and a sister. And they had a brother. They probably thought he was the cop. I mean the jury. The justice. This is the person that was rationing out money to the peasants. That's what it went assume. Well, that could have been a brother, and the other sister and brother was the people that was playing puppet master, hiring people to come in and cause kerfuffle because of what? Hold on now, wait for it. The devil was telling them what to do. Now look at that picture. Look at this sucker with his distorted big old head. See that? He wanted to run something so bad. See? You don't even see the God card in here, do you? There's one that probably represents it. But see how he says here? With his ram head and that crazy star. See that crazy star people be using? This could symbolize a lot of things, but this ain't the Star of David. Okay, I don't think so. See his bat wings? See his distorted hand? And I don't know what he got on it, but it's foolishness. Look like my... Listen. It's little flabby titties. I know somebody like this. Little goatee. Look at the face. Look at this. You think he got the thunder and the power. And look who's here at the bottom. His victims. Chained to his foolishness. People out here really sit on their funky throne all day with their little wicked wings. And they hairy little goofy bodies and their goofy head and all this little crazy mess. And they got people chained to them through contracts and agreements. Children all chained up to them. Children from the system. Different daycare centers. Chained up, being sacrificed. No choice but to stay. And that's what the devil wants for people. It wants them to stay there. But wisdom is principle. Wisdom is the principal thing here. This is what brings wealth. Not this. I mean, people make a lot of money out of this here. Prostitution, uh, our organ harvesting, energy harvesting. Energy harvesting. I'll say it again for those that don't know. And I'm just learning. It doesn't matter where I got it from. I'm sharing. 9/11. Every year for at least 20 years, from what I'm getting, those people will grieve. They will invest in cards, flowers at a massive rate. Not only that, but these were big buildings or a big building that went down. I think it was two, right? So with those buildings going down, most likely those people were insured. And I think it was 300 some thousand, 3,000, however many. If they had $1 million policies per person, someone could have orchestrated getting paid out. Did you know that? Those buildings weren't insured. Ain't nobody stupid. The buildings weren't insured. The people. That's how they get the energy. So the energy is from the fear of the people that were in the building. That was the sacrifice. It was a massive scale. Not only that, but the building itself, the people that were in fear or died or perished, the families that were affected. This is all energy. Grief. Okay. Baseball games. Oh, that just came to me. Football games are all energy. They're getting a lot of money for foolishness. And people buy it every year for entertainment to take their minds off of what? The captivity. I'm just saying. See how they make. Listen, I'm going to let it go. But wisdom comes in. Wisdom comes in. And things are going to change because this here, I don't care if you do have a contract for $1 billion in the industry. Somebody's still holding the thing and you're getting some crumbs. Because if they're getting $250 billion and you only got $1 million contract. Ew! So whoever these clowns are in this particular situation, excuse me, and then your body's banged up when you're done with the contract, your mind is messed up, your relationships are gone most likely. Not the good comes of it, but you got a little house and some money. Ooh, that's the royalties. Not saying that's bad, but I'm just saying pay attention. Because justice will step in for somebody that's working so hard so they can celebrate and have things and not have people trying to do justice on them. The sun will shine on whatever's going on. Illustrations, y'all. That person will be in nightmares and shambles, and they will now be blinded because they wanted you blinded to what was going on. And God will bring in someone that's probably lonely and probably got everything in the world, but they don't have joy. He'll put your sorrows to rest. He'll give you peace. You'll have your 9 and 10 cups. You will find your joy. You will experience all the good things in life despite your loss, because everything will be ended, and whoever those clowns were will most likely be left out in the what? Cold, because that's what they wanted for you. Because you know how to manifest. God loves you. The devil has no power. He's defeated. And all those people that were involved in this foolishness, God had to bring this to an end. He had to throw those people out of their high place because they were playing the devil. So again, when people are in the wrong space in life, like maybe they do have good jobs, but they're sleeping with the children in the community that are in foster care. They're killing the kids. And this is several places. This is not one place in America, in the world, actually. So we don't want to just limit it to the community. This is the world. There's several people that are selling children, eating children, having children, sacrificing these children to the streets. Some of these kids have parents of the justice system, or through foster care or whatever, they've met people that have thrown them into sexual situations that even now, as an elder person almost, they still get jollies out of these people in their 60s and 70s, still calling them while they're in their 50s, having a hee-haw hoo-hoo-la time, because they were all cops, women, whatever, men. They would do orgies or whatever, and they would call this kid in because he was well endowed, could be a member of your family. And you thought, oh, we don't care, we're demons. And you brought this kid in. And this kid didn't have any freedom, because he was chained to y'all. Demons. People that are cops. lawyers, wardens. And whenever this boy had an issue, y'all felt it was great to have justice, didn't you? And throw those people in jail or put them in a situation where they had to be linked to you. Because if they didn't, you'd do what? Kill them. Put them in prison. That was your justice, right? You thought you was slick. Starting daycare centers and escort services and all that to cover up what you was really doing. Stalking. Selling bodies. Prostituting. Creating prostitutes. Just being weird. So the universe has to correct this stuff. This is that season. I don't know when it's going to end, but it's here. People that had these dark secrets in the justice system and around the world, whatever, is now going to create God pushing y'all junk down, burning it down, people falling all out the window, being on fire, getting your attention. Hey, I've been told you to stop doing that. But you was so full of what? The devil. You was tired of stuff or tying people to this stuff. That you thought this would never happen. You never thought you'd be found out for what you was doing, didn't you? But there's a time moment, let's call it deliverance. God came through and said, aha, I told you I was going to bring justice. You weren't listening. I told you. So whatever you had going on, we finna unhook the chains. We're going to put them on you because the universe has to balance itself out because once again, you was walking around playing what? God in people's lives. You had these people all bound to you. And you was throwing a little change around at people here and there if you felt like it. Treating people like trash. Because you thought you was what? The justice. This don't look the same as this, does it? But see how you was holding that little baby scale thinking you was bad? Got people looking up to you for all the wrong reasons, like you feeding them and they need you because you hold the scales. Oh, you got all the money. And here comes the real justice. This is God with the sword. See how you treating people poorly? And you holding that over them? Like, hey, I have the power. Sucker. This person with the power because they're going to fight for justice. They're going to fight for what's right. See it? Not you. Jerk. Them. So God had to move on top of your little programming. Change the channel or the frequency to let you know you on the wrong dial. That's where this comes in. So Satan, we're going to tear your kingdom down. We're going to bring in justice. So you can get on the phone with whoever you want. Thinking y'all can still have some power. The game been over. Sit yourself down and go on and do what? What you finna do? Let me show you. Because this is what you wanted for people. You been putting people out in the street thinking it was funny. Judgment has come. These are illustrations for the clowns that's still going, she ain't no tarot reader. Yeah, you not either. Shut up. God ain't speaking to folks cussing like y'all do. And I'm not judging, but since you want to talk, y'all need to sit down and go get a call center job. I guess you don't feel like you have the self-esteem to go do that. Work out in the real sector. So you come on here and produce what people watch and they pay. That's great. It's glad to hear. But you wanted people out in the cold, throwing them out of Section 8 or calling all the city agencies because you felt like it, because you didn't like something. Nothing of judgment. Like I said, I worked for Spark. I wasn't bothering anybody, but somebody was going around trying to get me out in the cold. They knew the places that I love to go to, shop, do things. These are people that went around either looking for information or they already knew my stuff, what I enjoy, what I like, and what I do. They literally went around to all these companies, sent the clown to watch me. So if I'm working for Spark, I don't know if they paid these people or they had already planted a seed in these people. But whenever I start working, they want to refuse the orders. They want to make me wait 40, 50 minutes, an hour and a half. And I'm not paying attention because you're only supposed to wait about 30 so you can get to the next one. Every order died. I don't make no money out here. I don't make nothing from YouTube. Somebody blocked all my stuff. I don't make nothing on Facebook. If I get a job, something's on my credit report now. I heard all that's supposed to clear up. So whatever's going on, they wanted this for you. That's what God is bringing for them. They wanted you outside. God gonna bring that to them. They wanted you not to have wealth and be able to produce and be able to manifest as God is giving you. Uh, God is in control. And again, the book of wisdom is here. And again, these are illustrations for me. So anybody talking about she reading tarot, there's no energy in these cards right now except the fool watching, thinking they're gonna be trying to report my channel for something. I don't work for YouTube, clown. You do. All right, mind your business. Oh, that's a fake tarot reader. What is a tarot reader? And I'm not judging people, but I mean it's people that's really worried about what other people doing. And see that's why you're not a star. Because a star ain't got to be trying to expose anybody except they're personally bothering that person. Stars don't go around looking for problems. Yeah, but y'all getting a check. Some of y'all getting $1,000 checks. Y'all can pay y'all little room rent. I don't know why y'all don't have houses. Ain't my business. Again, you probably being blocked too. So that's why I understand why you worrying about who doing what when you really should be making your what? Own platform fabulous. Stop worrying about other people. Do you. It gets real ratchet out here, don't it? Nobody asks you who's real. I'm not getting no money. None. Nowhere. None. So this is the grace of God, babe. I don't get no pennies. No joke. None. None. Makes me want to cry because I'm used to it. But somebody thought it funny to try and break my heart. The guy that I was with, I mean, as soon as we met, a whole bunch of people was like, nah. So we'll pay that clown that always need money. We know what he likes. We're going to keep him hemmed up. Yeah. I mean, he already in this energy. He's a demon. All we got to do is show him some panties and some money. And we can get him off that, what? High priestess, because we what? Hoes. And we think we got what? Power. Because we work with who? These men that like to throw pennies at people and leave them outside. So let's put our little stuff together. With our little best friends. You know what we do. We're going to create a whole disturbance by making all these false reports about this child verbally, emotionally, legally, however it went. We're going to keep her blind so she don't get a what? Wish fulfillment. We don't want her happy. We don't love her or nothing. Her brother, family, sister. We want her isolated so we can steal her joy, her wisdom, her light. Yeah. We don't want her moving on to no karma wars until we get through her, and that's what we're never. So let's work with this emperor and this wicked chick while she working hard thinking she gonna celebrate. See? But no, we think we the judgment when we not. So let's keep this innocent person all bound up and in her head and blinded and confused and tied up. Did I say that? So whoever this real man is that's supposed to be with her, because we be all up in the sky being a witch, being weird, closet witch, kitchen witch. We just doing stuff to step in this girl's business, but God is going to bring that to an end, people. And he's not going to let you continue to give people pennies when God has made them abundant, period, free. So God is going to move on behalf. It just had to happen. These people been doing stuff for a long time out here. Long time. I don't care if they work for the police department, they retired. I don't care if they got kids out here. And say it again. A lot of these people was messing around with each other when they had husbands and wives. And they was making kids. And they throw those kids to the foster care or to someone else, or kill the mama and leave the baby somewhere with some people that weren't their family. And they left that child out there and didn't care. Just be family members that had children with somebody in their family. But this person got a good job. There's a lady named, I just found this lady. And I'm tell you about this. It's probably 3 now, shoot. Her name is Corolla Davenport. She was dwelling or even born in, she was dwelling at 7218 Devon in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She disappeared in 75. She had a boyfriend named Wilkins, Robert Wilkins. He could have been a judge, and maybe she just gotten a job, but maybe this wasn't his child. It was twins. I don't know why I keep picking up the story, but I heard the tarots talk about it too. But I keep seeing a lady, I thought it was a Mexican lady with 2 children with A names. It was like baby A, baby B, sort of like that, same name as boy and girl. I think they said the boy passed, but the girl stayed. And no one's talking. I don't know the names of these kids. I'm about to see the rabbit hole. Go down. I could be the missing child. Who the frick knows? But this lady apparently was pretty, I don't know. But she disappeared. I don't know why I picked her up. But the rabbit hole, I was trying to research her. I'll do a little bit more. I called the cops, the police department, to ask questions. And this little white nigga, I don't like the way he was talking. I was like, look, I'm calling about a cold case. All he had to do is give the call to that department or search around and see, because that's the number online, to see where this call should have went. This fool goes, what location? I guess he figured I wouldn't know. And I said, well, see, probably was a white cop. I don't know, but I think it's a black man. They put the black man under surveillance. Might have even said he was guilty. I don't know. I couldn't pick up a lot because it's an old case from 75. But anyway, she just had her children. They weren't even that old when she was born. And October 1st, 75, she died. And then the kids disappeared. I don't know. Hold on now, God doggy. Hold on now. Hold on, sugar. Like I said, sometimes these people have children in the system and they don't want these kids, or they don't like the mother or something stupid, because the mom could be a star. What I mean by that, she's doing things effortlessly. She's minding her business. She's doing her thing. And there's always somebody looking like, how did she do that? How did he do that? I don't like it. I don't care how they did it. I just want that person up out of my face in life or off this earth. And they proceed to do just that, like they're God, and they don't think God will bring that back to the light. However, Carola, I think that's her name, Carola Davenport. I've heard that last name before. I have. And I don't know, maybe her family was attached to some wealthy people. I'm gonna look it up. That's the rabbit hole. Yeah. Curious. So, whatever the case, that lady was killed and probably put in back of the house, but long since then it's probably abandoned. And people probably go there to be weird. And it probably now it's like a cabin house. Or somewhere far, deep, somewhere dark. So I'm talking to this man, and this fool goes, where's it located? I hear the man in the background chime off what area that is, as if he's familiar with it. And the fool comes back on the phone like I didn't hear them and said, oh, nobody will ever know what that said. Oh, no, I don't even think that exists anymore, blah, blah, blah. Oh. And he was kind of like being a jerk. And I said, well, this is a cold case. It's for someone that's passed. And the way he just was like, oh, well, I don't know. First of all, I didn't ask you to figure it out. That's what I was thinking. So I said, you know what? I said, if this was your mother, your daughter, your grandmother, or someone that was missing, is this what you want the person on the other end to be saying? I said, you know what? You just being, he said, you talking to me? Yeah, because you're being an ass right now. And I hung up, and that was the truth. If this was your family member, or if this was someone that you just wanted to look into, and you call for information because that's what's listed, and this asshole, like I said, God, I'll repent later, picks up the phone and they talking smart and being crazy and weird, you gonna absolutely be like, okay, ass. And if I had a recording, I bet y'all play it for y'all, but I'm not. I have a lot of recordings of people being stupid or doing and saying things they're not supposed to say to me. And people feel real comfortable. And again, this is probably everybody's experience, but I can only speak for myself. I don't appreciate it. I don't. So I like these illustrations. I don't understand them all. I could. I don't try to. Because if God gives these things energy, like, then you'll feel them. And whatever God is telling you, when you touch that card, then that's what you to say. If it tell you not to say it, that's great. But there's people out here playing. They just are. I don't know what this means, but right now it's being spotlighted. And it's upside down. So I'm going to assume God has offered somebody a lot of different things, and them being very childish, they didn't get it. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. That's what came to mind when I saw it. So, I mean, I can read energy. I can read the spirits, but I don't delve in this because I can see where it's weird. Okay, I can see where if you're not clear and in good understanding or good standing with God, I mean real good standing, because I mean the devil can speak to you and misguide you and trick you, and that's the danger part of it. People have periods and hormones and all kinds of stuff, and some of them are crazy, and they can read the spirit, but I don't think they understand which spirit be talking to them sometimes, and that's where it goes wrong. Now, some people are on the dark side, but I think a lot of people just want to be on the good side and really help people. I think that's what everybody's real goal is if they're in their right mind. They want to help people. But like now, if I look at these cards, I'm going to move this one. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. To me, I can see, and that's just how I feel when God is talking to me. but I don't feel God talks to me as if I'm a saint, a believer, which I am a believer, but I don't consider myself a saint, although I do a lot of good things. Because I do curse, and that's from dealing with the situation. And I pray every day for deliverance. Now, I don't think God punishes me for that, but I think held responsible. I hold myself responsible to a higher standard to not be like that. But this is why people are antagonizing you. So you can curse. They think it's going to break down the relationship you have with God. Now, if you see what I see, these cards look really light. This one looks dark. This one looks dark. The one behind it looks dark right here somewhere. I don't know. So to me, these are the ones that has energy right now. When they highlight like that, that's just how I feel. And some people can see that when you look at things that highlight some kind of way. Maybe it's the design on it that stands out. I think you saw what I saw, and this is probably what people that call themselves reading cards or doing tarot sees. It's just certain things stand out. Now I tried to see, like, is it just a card marked, or like maybe somebody was playing with the deck and maybe they burned a few of the cards, some weird, being stupid. But no, I actually feel the spirit in these cards. And again, the trick is knowing what is the spirit. And that's why people try and say to be pure. Because spirits can attach themselves to anything. People can send energy. And you don't believe in it? I didn't either. But I promise you, after this, I believe voodoo dolls are real. I actually believe I saw a lady with the voodoo doll of me, and I didn't know what it was. I remember, or at least it energetically felt like this lady got a doll of me. This weirdo really is invested in sewing up some junk or having something that represents me so she can cause me pain. And this is probably the pain I feel. Like, they don't want me to be hurt. But I promise you, some days, these pains are unexplainable. So I'm going to assume this boy got him now. Or somebody he knows got it. Because I think it was with his mother, whoever this person is. And energetically, he probably took it or grabbed it or knew that she had it. I think he got back hold to it and gave it to some chick that's a witch or warlock. I don't know what this thing is. Could be a man being a woman. I don't know. But this person is in it to win it, to hurt me. So periodically, I feel some real crazy stuff. Like my hand is dislocated, my hips, my legs. Like somebody twisted my legs. And I wake up, I be in so much pain. Like, didn't nobody touch me? I know they didn't. But I be having so many unexplained pains. And if you go to the doctor, be trying to talk to them, they be looking like, you find it's just a little swelling. I'm like, the doctors never find it. Because there's some clown in their head doing some demonic magic. And this is why people don't like cards. I wouldn't be afraid of stuff. That's the problem. I will find out about it. That's the problem with people. Nobody said do it. But you should learn it, because if people are doing something to you, you wouldn't even know how to fix it because you don't understand it and you don't know it. Now, I'm not saying go learn it to hurt the person back or hurt somebody. I mean, it's a curious world. Don't go down that rabbit hole. But I picked these up because I wanted to take the power away from whoever, whatever, by doing it. And what I know is when you say it's a certain way, you have to do it. Satan, in the name of Jesus, I cast out. Okay? Every hex, vex, spell, anything that is not of God or the knowledge of the light of God. And I bring it to captivity. Everything that is exalting itself against the knowledge of God. Not only that, but I curse out every spirit, hex, vex, anything that's not of God, and send it back to the pit of hell. You will not have power here. You will not overtake me and my children. You will not have victory in trying to hurt, harm, control, or anything against us. We belong to the Spirit of God, and we plead the blood of Jesus over every aspect of our lives. For here and forever, we are protected. We are, and I cover my kids because I know they all being special. We are protected by the will of God, and my children shall not disinherit themselves. My children shall not disobey God. God, please cover them with your knowledge, your spirit, your joy, your growth, your protection, and whatever else. And I'll keep going because I know God is real, and the devil should not have control over you and your children and your family. And again, he's taken over so many families. Oh, there it is. He's taken over so many women and children because there's no man in the house. And he loves this. Again, there was that poverty, needing Section 8, needing a man around the house, needing companionship, because the devil isolates you and he causes you to get into things. And even with Section 8, it's not saying you can't have company. It's not saying you can't have a man around. It's not saying you can't have male friends and parties. Some of these men are targeting these women because they had poor backgrounds. And they come in to stay, and women feeling like, oh, I want that life, but I want to keep this benefit, and I hope he comes in. And no, he's not going to come in and be a hero. He's not going to come in and get that good job, move you out that joint. He's trying to live with you because he had a bad childhood, most of these men. And they don't know how to do things properly, like in a grown man way. So now you're burdened with, oh, I love him, but you shouldn't be loving folks like that so easily. Well, I don't care if you've known him a long time. If he didn't produce at a certain period of time and you knew that you wanted certain things, you need to shut that door. That's where I'm at. Sometimes you got to shut the door. And I never really wanted a man because I know I take care of myself, but these people trying to force me into a relationship by giving me hardship. And now I see where I could have a man, but I can still produce when I get these people with a restraining order. Because they trying to play this one. And I got to get out of here. They're trying to play this. And I don't be going. I don't shovel these darn things. And they trying to cause me deliverance. This ain't their job to try and deliver me from anything. I didn't need deliverance. What I mean is they trying to create situations where I have natural disasters and I have to keep getting out my house. Problems with the locks, problem with the landlord, problems with property, problems with this, that. And the landlord be like, you can go now. Or I see you can't pay. Oh, yeah, somebody's stalking me. They're harassing me. Oh, well, go figure it out. Talk to you later. Oh, well, by the way, you can't come back here, though. See? Because somebody wants you to lay down. Anybody got time for this? Anybody got time for this? Because you're the high priestess. And you happy. And you on your way being a fool. You happy. You enjoying your life. You ain't got time to be sitting up, whining about what these people doing. Don't worry about your money. How you going to manifest? Because what? They want to play the devil in your game. They want to be the villain. Well, like I said, keep being happy. Keep protecting yourself because they hung themselves a little bit. A lot bit. They want to play this. Want you to be chained to their game. Don't be chained, women. If you get in Section 8, you need to clean up your act, clean your house, open your eyes, get your mind right. Start talking to the right people, not to create a kerfuffle out here. They got free school for y'all that don't know that. Free college for you and your kids. They got all kinds of programs for you guys. They used to, but they're not closing it because y'all not taking advantage of these programs. And plus, it's crooked. They got all you people in here that are not go-getters. Me, I get in there and I start buying property. They're not going to give it to me. They're going to give it to y'all. Because it's a sweet deal. I don't know if that's what that means, but that's what it look like. They can hang you some flowers and you go, ooh. And you don't look at the fact that you can own all that. You can own all that. They just give you that little bouquet. You can own all that. When you have Section 8, you can actually buy a house. Because the money, the rent you've been paying in, it's actually put into an account that they probably stealing because y'all don't never get it. Y'all down the jump. Because you chained to it. But they did give you some freedom in this little thing. You go to school. Your kids go to school for free. College. For a little period of time. You can have friends. You can have lovers. You can have family members. Let them know. If you're going to move somewhere, you can put people on your Section 8. Most times these people have drug problems. You probably don't want to add them on, but you can take them off too. Pay attention. Read the rules. Ask questions. If you have a man that you met that you like, okay, talk to them about him. Let him do the application. Okay? Don't let him play the devil in your life. Don't have him let him change you to something. Where you sneaking him in and you trying to let him live there and y'all getting away with it successfully. Because what you don't want to happen, if one of his little girlfriends get mad, y'all can even get married. One of his little dips or family members that he been sucking on with the F word, she gets mad because he's spending time over there. Because they what? Stupid. Got mental problems. She finna give y'all some burdens. I think that's what that means. You finna carry some burdens, you know why? Because she changed his BS. And now he over there with you having a good time. She don't like that. She don't like it. Y'all don't seem like y'all doing good. Y'all not struggling. And now he giving you pennies and he giving her everything. The justice, which is imbalanced. So now, she finna come over there and cause a problem. Know how? She gonna call Section 8 and say that nigga over there. And all she'll do is put him on her paperwork. And she want to cause you a natural disaster. She wants you to get out so he can lay to rest his foolishness. She tired of him going from house to house and leaving her and him and them, and they looking like a clown. And you over there feeling good, sounding good, all online. Yeah, look at our house. Woo! And then her kids over here up at night having a good fest of fear. Like he's not coming back. Oh my God. You found his halfway want to be great situation. And he think he got some wisdom. But that just caused him a little kerfuffle. See, I'm just going to say, when you got Section 8, if you want someone to dwell there, go ahead and do the paperwork. Let the paperwork go through and let them approve that person. Now, if he's selling drugs and stuff and he get caught, don't be stupid. Don't get put out, you and your kids, and be chained to this foolishness, okay? You want to be outside, no time of the year. Go to school. Let that fool visit. If you know he carries problems, don't get chained to his mess. Find some good people out here that maybe go to school with you. They can stay 7 nights and hang out, but you stay in school. Now, if you see them messing up, don't invite them back over. They trying to get you hooked up on some stuff. If you do weed and all that, I'm going to say stop. If you got Section 8, go and do your part-time job or whatever they offer you. Go ahead and get your wisdom. Go to school, learn stuff from a higher level. And don't just learn book smart stuff. Really open your spirit and your mind to the will of God and the word of God. So God can expose to you things that you can't learn here. Like me, when I learn new things, it seems like I have a little bit of extra information that people should know, it seems to me. But they don't know. They don't even use it. Like intuition, common sense. I mean, they blinded and they're fighting for all this education and all this position and all this, status, but they're not wise. They're not wise. Like they don't have the world at their feet. They're not content with everything they have. With the world in the palm of their hands. They're still looking for something. I'm going to say the trouble. All right. When you have spirits inside of you that is not of God and they're not of wisdom, they're not from a higher place, you tend to attract people of a bad frequency. Bad fruit, low fruit. You get offered things, you don't even want to take it because like a good man come along, you don't want that. You want that demon. You want that man that drinks, smokes, and acts a fool because, I don't know, self-esteem low, you don't think right. You don't get good offers. You don't get good men to come through because most times in Section 8, you're not a star. You think you are. You might be a star in the hood because you sleep with everybody or you drink everything, you smoke everything just to keep a man. But God is bringing light to the situation. You're an empress. You are a high priestess and God wants you to have justice because he don't want you out in the cold. So you can't be partnering up with these people. Like now, I'm trying to get loose right now. Okay, so I'm going to turn my back and take a loss so I can win. Because these people, they got me carrying too many burdens. They're crazy. Because I'm waiting on God to come through and pick me up. See that? I don't have time for this. So if you have Section 8, that's a foot up. You can actually buy a property now. If you've been there for however long, you need to call them and ask them, how can you start buying a property? Hello? And use common sense. Don't get that property and start acting like a demon. And then you got married to a demon because you got the property. And he want to be your best friend. So he doing everything. And you go, oh, no. You're going to have some wisdom. You're going to have some wisdom. You're going to shut your legs. You're going to shut your mouth. You're going to put your weed down. You're going to go back to school. You're going to buy a property, maybe a 4-unit. And from that 4-unit, you're going to rent it back out to Section 8. Figure it out. I'm telling you what you can do. You're going to figure it out because you're not going to let the devil have victory this year. This is a new year coming up. You're going to have you some victory. I don't care if you did make me mad. I'm trying to give you a heads up because God didn't come to be dark. He came to bring light. That's why I'm a star. I'm just saying. I don't even care about all this stuff. I like helping people. Do not let the devil attach himself to you this year. I know it's going to be hard. He's going to be trying to make things hard for you and cause you to get put outside. Keep your stuff solid. Keep that fool away from you. Okay, who he is. If he has the potential to hurt you and tear your stuff up or his baby mama mad because they want you to be dead or burdened and dead and laying like outside, you keep your Section 8 because whatever it's doing in the dark, you a winner. You celebrate. You not taking pennies from these punks. Look, $200-$300. That sounds good. What you gonna do? Let's get your Section 8. I'll get you a little job. You're gonna pay your rent up 2-3 months. You probably gonna get you a little car. You're going to start saving them. Well, if you've been in Section 8 and you've been paying your rent, you haven't been late or whatever, like I said, go and call the office and ask them what's your potential. If you don't get the right answer the first time, ask them, is this the same office? And call another office. Write a letter. Do an email. Somebody going to tell you the truth. I always say get 3. Come back 3 times, talk to 3 different people. Not in the same office though, because one crazy, they all crazy. If they have a house, they think you're a peasant. They're not gonna tell you the truth. So you're gonna research online. You're gonna play the happy role and play a game. You're gonna get out here. And you're gonna put your burdens down, carry them somewhere else so you ain't up late at night. You're gonna call this office. You're gonna call these people. You're gonna ask them to send you information on how you can purchase a property. Because you're not gonna die, you're gonna live. You're not gonna be out here always having towers, meeting these crazy ass men. What I said. And all they wanna do is drink and F on you. And you smelling bad now because you thought you got rich playing with them dirty men. No, you're gonna have some strength. You're gonna have some strength. These are just illustrations, y'all. This ain't tarot. Okay? They're illustration cards. Because some of y'all hooked on phonics. I'm just saying. You're gonna talk to the right people. The right people gonna talk to you. You're gonna start manifesting this property. And see, I can't get Section 8 because you hoes and messed it up. Y'all don't put me on this list in the city. I probably go anywhere else and get it. Can't get it in Chicago because I'm on that lottery. That means we only give it to who we want. That's why they need to redo that junk. All them prostitutes getting these places so they can hold out. And these people know. They know this is for them prostitutes that they be having kids with and playing games with. That's their depot. The whole spot. I'm just saying the brothel. South side, east side. They don't care. They got them all over. Different shades. But you're gonna call them and say, look, I've been on Section 8 for a while. I want to know how to do a property. Once you get that property, you come and have Section 8 to come and inspect that property, and you rent it right back out. You can get one of the units yourself, whatever. You take the basement, okay? When you do all of that and you save enough money, you can go and invest in a home with Section 8. You can rent that out. When you get enough of those, you're gonna have enough money to do what? Throw your butt into a good situation. I would say get about 3-4 of them. If you need a trick, I'll tell you this. If you get a property and you check with the equity, if the building have enough equity, you can use that as a down payment on another property. Ding dong. And once you get that property up and you get the equity in it, you take that out and put that equity on another property. I'm just saying. So make sure you get properties that got equity or you're willing to fix that property up. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm a girl, though. I love Home Depot. I love fix things up, but I see how people play games. You better fix them up and they be like, oops, I got you. And they'll take it back. Time out it was something with the taxes or something. Pay attention. That's why you do your due diligence with the title search and all that. It'll tell you if there's any issues, encumbrances. Those are things attached to it. So you don't have a tower. Okay, real estate. I have a real estate business for those that don't know. Not licensed. I just invest right now because I try to do the license and people were being what? The devil. Try to keep me chained. Nobody's really stopping me, but there's a lot of distractions. Like somebody got me outside, like now. But I got to go a little bit. So God bless y'all ministry. I'm glad I could talk to you a little bit. I hope I brought some light. If you need more information, contact me because I'm not here for a joke. And I know people want to hire me because I will help you be wealthy. And they want you to think I'm bad and I'm horrible. I'm actually a beacon of information. And I've come up with about 8 new businesses. So if you're looking to start a business, again, people are blocking me, but I'm not going to block you with the blessings of God. I get so many businesses. Let me throw one out. I ain't lying. Let me throw one out. I was sitting there the other day, and I should do this myself. Now, this is digital or online? No, I'm not going to do that one. I'll come back, but it was about 8 of them. Just pew, 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 pew. One is if you're an artist, I would say make your stuff miniature, and you don't have to do anything. Once you make your painting or your drawing, you go to Staples or Walmart or Walgreens. You gotta check your prices because you want to save money. You don't want to break it. Okay, you want to go to the cheapest place. You probably want to find a wholesale printer. I don't know, a start out printing company. Go online. You got Canva. You got Printful, Printify, so many. But you can also go to your local Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, Staple, Home Depot. I don't know, look companies. See what's the cheapest. And what happens is, as you get more money, you'll be able to figure out who's the best print company. Is it a t-shirt company? Is it an art company? Is it a place that has frames? Like there's people that can reproduce your stuff massively, but once you get bigger you can start exploring those things, but you're starting out. So if you do art of any kind, you can actually take that art, put it on small canvas. You go to dollar stuff, all I care, and you can actually reprint this onto canvas. at any size, as a poster. You can do it as a I can tell you how. But if you do art, some people doing AI art. I'm just saying, you don't have to think. I mean, I don't mind drawing, but mine look juvenile right now because I don't have the tools. Thanks to people playing with my money and throwing all my stuff out. Thanks, family. Um, hey man, if I want to do it, I'll do it. This is my break time. I'm on vacation. um, you can offer those to family and friends as party favors, gifts, wedding favors. Ding dong. You can have them do your decorations where you're not doing so much, but maybe paintings or drawings. Another one is if you are a person that like to be so physical all the time, there are sites where you can be physical without being naked. You can put on a bathing suit. In some cases, you can wear your birthday suit. I'm just saying. And you can do body art. You can literally get a different colors, water paints, I would say. I don't know. Probably use regular paints. You probably use paint from the store. I don't know. Read the labels. I don't know. And you can just get in front of a camera and paint yourself and have yourself a metal chair, maybe plastic around you, and have fun. You can even put paint on a canvas, small canvas, index card, whatever, and you can sit on it, or you can press your body on it and see what it looks like, and just let people see you make it. Make it not naked. I mean, you probably will be naked if you're doing body art. That's just what I call it. And have fun with it. And then you can take that metal chair and put it in the shower or the tub, rinse it off, get ready for your next session. And people can even request different colors that you put on and play with all over. And all you do is shower it off. It's not permanent. I don't mean the paint you put on walls. You gotta take 8 months. I'm talking about like body art paint for art. You know, it shouldn't be paying for kids use it in the schools. I'm just saying, when you get it on your hand, it ain't gonna kill you. Anyway, God bless you, man. I got a lot more ideas if you like to be creative. Okay, and people watch you online. They pay money to sit. Bye.